All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, let me. Snap. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
I need to. Where's Jamie's face? Jamie, there you are. How do you like that?
I do like it. You know, that's
That
my
is so
outfit.
you. It's you. All right, if you guys can make sure that you are all muted. That way we don't have a lot of background noise. I know there is a few new people on, so I just want to welcome you to our team call. If you do not know who I am, my name is Deidra, and I am the creator of Forever Fit. Oh, I see some names. I'm so excited. Anna and Kelly. Hi. All right. So thank you guys so much for getting on. We actually have a special guest tonight, and it is Jamie Mussina, and she, do you like how I said your name? She's going to be talking about building your business through Pinterest. So one awesome thing about coaching is we can find people to join our journey, whether it's coaching, whether it's a challenge group. We can find anybody, anywhere, and everyone is on social media. I'm actually reading the book Jab, 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 Right Hook, and it's all about social media, and it really makes you understand, like, everyone is on social media. So if you say you cannot find anybody, or you're running out of friends, or you're running out of people to talk to, let's get a social media open. Let's start building on it and getting really, really good at it, because the better you get and the more consistent you get with it, the more successful you're going to be in your business. And you're going to find those coaches and those challengers. So Jamie is going to be talking a little bit about, well, a lot about Pinterest and how she has grown a lot of her business through there. First, I'm going to go ahead and start with the team shout outs. That's what we do at the very beginning of every call. So this is our new rank advancements that we had this week. We have Maria Brensler at Diamond, Ashley Joseph at Diamond, Jamie Linneman at Ruby, Barbara, I'm not going to get your last name right, Stitcher, maybe, Emerald, and Shyler McLaughlin at Emerald, and Jim Isola at Emerald. Congratulations, guys. Misty, who are your
Yeah, here's a house that's just
Marky Wolf and Crystal Townsend.
Marky and Crystal? I apologize.
Wait, online. Marky's already Emerald. It's Judy.
Judy, yes. I am so sorry that I did not get their names down. I'm going to blame Misty because she did not post it in the Diamond group.
Sorry, it was me.
Sorry, guys. No, that was just, we always get together. For me, it's really hard to see the entire downline. So every week, I always post in the Diamond group. We have a secret Diamond group, and we would post about rank advancements. But Misty was busy at the time I asked, and I made it too soon. So I'm so sorry, Misty. But I did want to shout out your team, too, because your team is killing it, and they're doing amazing. So I just wanted to give them a shout out, too. All right. And we have some top producers. So for the highest PV, and PV is your customer orders and your own personal orders, like your Shakeology, or if you do the Ultimate Reset or anything like that, that counts towards your PV. We have Whitney Lloyd. She is at 458. And then we have Rochelle Tettis at 375, Megan Blinka at 337, and Erin Trail at 330. Way to go, guys. And then as you see, we have a ton of coaches on the leaderboard for Success Club this month. And it starts at Kelly Doherty at 28. She is up there and she is rocking it, along with her coach, Kim Carr, at 20. And then we have Reagan Long at 16, Whitney Lloyd at 16, Sarah Griffith at 15, Kellen McCullough at 15, Megan Blinka at 14, Cheryl Isola at 14, Lauren Penrose at 13, and she's ready to have a baby in like probably a week or so. Erin Trail at 13, Caitlin Hawley at 12, Melissa Brown at 12, Ashley Roberts 11. Congratulations, Ashley, because this is your first time hitting Success Club 10 or above. I'm so excited for you. And she has her, second bikini competition coming up in a week. So actually it's this weekend. So congratulations. Where did I leave off at? Misty Valentine at 10, Marky Wolf at 10, Sam Brosnick at 10, Heather Jones at 10, Ashley Jo Chapin at 10, Vanessa McLaughlin at 10, Lauren Neff at 10, Laura Bird at 10, Heather Geiger at 9, Brittany Lindsay Kelly at 8, Michael Gowan at 8, Terry Long at 8, Jessica Brennan at 8, Beth Bird at 8, Christy Raskin at 7, Nicole Richter at 7. We have Michaela Mueller at 6, and she is a brand new coach also and should be going Emerald this coming week. We have Alicia Wright at 6, Michelle Ramarge at 6, George De Palma at 6, Amanda Tice at 6, Ryan Lloyd at 6, Cynthia Moser at 6, Kevin Griffith at 6, Emily Richter at 6, Joe Gamble at 5, Jackie Snell at 5, and Jade Emhoff at 5. And the list goes on. I am not going to read them all, but for the ones who have already hit Success Club 5 and 10, you guys are doing amazing. You know, we are getting into, this is the last week of the month. So, you know, we still have a few days. For anyone who is a brand new coach or just at Success Club 1, 2, 3, or 4, you guys have plenty of time to make this happen, to hit Success Club 5. I've seen people do it in a day. I've seen people do it in an hour. It all depends on how many people that you're talking to and how bad you want to be successful. All right, the sky's the limit, guys. This is your job. You're your own boss, and you make your own income, and it's pretty awesome. You make your own raises too, so it's all dependent on what you want to do with your business. All right, so Success Club, for the new coaches that are just getting on, what Success Club is, if you haven't read much about it yet, this is just a recognition to show how many lives that you are changing. So with the Success Club points, you get 2 points for every challenge pack that you sell. So a challenge pack includes a fitness program of their choice. It comes with a nutrition guide, and you get Shakeology and Home Direct, and you get 2 points. That's the whole entire package together. The reason why we like to do challenge packs, not just for the 2 Success Club points, but because they get the discounted price, and it gives you everything you need to start in our challenge groups. Okay, it's everything you need for the entire lifestyle. So if you want to do the challenge pack, 2 points, Shakeology and Home Direct, you would get 1 point. So if someone wants to purchase a fitness program off of you, you will not get any Success Club points. If someone orders a Shakeology order, just a one-time order, you do not get any points. So if someone comes to you and says, I want to try Shakeology, I don't want it on Home Direct, what I do is I let them know that if they do Home Direct, you will still save $13 by doing it this way, and you can cancel at any time. We are not here to scheme anybody. We are here to help people, and we also want to help people save money. So that is my way of helping them save a little bit of money. I get a Success Club point. I get them involved. I guarantee you, once they start using Shakeology, they are going to fall in love. It's amazing. And if you new coaches have not been using it yet, I'm excited for you because it's simply amazing. You will fall in love, and there are so many different ways you can make it. It is not your average protein shake. Okay, we call it a health shake. It's not a weight loss shake. Yes, if you can follow, and we have company. Cody! You got a friend. That's my Brutus. He gets on every call. Where was I? I don't remember where I was. Someone unmute me. Unmute yourself. Where was I? Who was paying attention? I was talking about Shakeology, getting a fitness program.
You said we call it a health shake.
Oh, Shakeology, yeah. We call it a health shake. It's not a weight loss shake. It's not just a protein shake because of all the ingredients that come with it. It is going to help improve your health, the energy, the bloating. It's the nutrition that's going to keep you fuller for longer. So if anyone says, I don't get full off of these, we have a good protein to carb ratio, and that is what keeps you fuller longer. It's all of the dense nutrition that you get in this shake and the whole foods that is going to keep you fuller longer. It's awesome. It's like my ice cream that I can't have. Love it. All right, so let's talk about some events real quick. We have Nashville coming up in like 21 days. 21, pretty awesome. I'm very excited for it. Summit is our biggest training of the year. So we should all pretty much be signed up for it. If someone is a brand new coach and they are ready to invest in their business and they want to go to it, I promise you it will change your life. It will change your outlook on the business. It will be amazing. It is very motivating to see the top coaches go on stage and speak and just hear the success stories that come out of it, whether it's weight loss, whether it's financial. It's amazing. You get a lot of training from the top coaches. So if you guys have not signed up yet, please do, because time is running out. And if you are wondering what to pick for your training blocks, we did Silver Trek B for most of us. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and sign up. For people who hit Success Starters, so Success Starters is when you hit Success Club for your first 3 months of your business. So if you signed up yesterday, I know there's a couple of you that just signed up yesterday. If you hit Success Club this month, next month, and the month after, you will actually earn your free ticket to the next summit for 2016. And it is a $300 value ticket. If you signed up yesterday and you do not hit Success Club this month, if you hit it the next 3 months, you still have a chance to earn your ticket. After that, you will not earn your free ticket to Summit. So make sure you guys start off strong. If you are ready to go big, make sure that you start hitting Success Club now, because you can totally do it. And we are here to help you get through that. All right, so with Success Club, as you are earning Success Club points, you are also earning money for the Success Club trip for next year, which is a cruise to Jamaica and Haiti. And if you are not on the waiting list, please make sure you get on it, because obviously there's a waiting list because so many people already signed up. All right. Like I said, as you're hitting Success Club, you're getting money towards your cruise. I have had my trips completely paid for because I hit Success Club 10 every single month. So yes, get on the waiting list for that. And then we have our Forever Fit Diamond Retreat. That is August 14th through the 16th. You must be Diamond by August 1st to qualify. If you are just an active coach right now, it has happened that people go Diamond very quickly, depending on how fast you want to move forward with your business. If you are wanting to go to the retreat, I am actually giving you guys an opportunity to go for free. So if you earn Success Club 10 in the months of May, June, and July, I will be paying for your spot. If you earn Success Club 5 in May, June, and July, you will just have to pay a $50 spot. $50 fee for your spot. And if you miss Success Club in any of those months, you will need to pay $100 for your spot, which is still pretty good. I didn't even say where it is. It's in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. We're going to have a nice weekend getaway. We have a photographer and a videographer. Reagan Long, who is one of our top coaches on the team, gave me a great idea, and we are going to be making a really cool motivational video for our team. It's going to be awesome, and I will be posting it all over the internet so people can see how awesome our team is. But we are going to do a little photo shoot. We are going to have some trainings, and I am bringing with me the #1 coach in the entire company, Melanie Mitro. So we are going to have some training, but we are going to have more fun than training. So I hope you guys are up for that. And we're doing a pontoon boat. We're going to have some fun. All right. With the training, so we have our next Coach Basics will be starting July 6th. So if you guys are brand new into the business, please make sure you go through your welcome email and you fill out your EFT and get your website set up and do the training that is in the back office. Once you do that, we will be setting up a one-on-one call, and then we will get you set for the Coach Basics. And then we do have a 5-day sneak peek into coaching going on right now. So we have a ton of people, and I think we're up to almost 250 people. If you guys have any people who would be interested in the coaching opportunity, they're not sure if this is something that they can commit to or if it's something that would fit their lifestyle. If you're new or if you've been in this business for a while, please feel free to add people into this group. This is a free opportunity for them to see what we do. All right, there's nothing saying that they have to buy anything, just simply for information. All right, I've gotten through my part. So now I'm going to be giving it to Jamie Mussina, who, again, she is a 2-star diamond coach. She is on Melanie's team with me. She is a fur mama. She has an awesome looking cat. I think you might have 2 cats.
I did.
You did. I'm sorry. I thought you had 3 and still 2. I'm sorry.
No.
So she has like an awesome looking cat. You need to go look at her Facebook because that kitty's
The lion cut.
Huh?
She has the lion cut.
Yeah, I love it. And she is a rapper by nature. And her cousin is actually Jody Mussina. She's a country singer. I did not know who she was at first, and then my husband yelled at me, and he's like, how do you not know who she is? I'm like, really? Okay. So, yeah, she's in the singing industry. But she is going to be talking to us now about Pinterest. So I am going to give it to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to share my screen, but can you hear me? I had to switch computers.
Yeah.
I was in slow motion, big time. All right. Let me figure out how to share this. Okay, so can you guys all see that, Deidra?
Yep.
Okay, so we're talking about Pinterest, but I don't know how I got like tagged the Pinterest girl because I'm just really learning as I go. But here's the thing. I happened to be in the right place or read the right email at the right time, basically, and got into the Pinterest business account, which apparently now there's a wait list. So what I did for you guys tonight was I went through the business account and went through their suggestions on how they suggest for business people to go about Pinterest, because I think it's going to be helpful either way, whether you have the business account or not. And there's a lot of things about Pinterest that I didn't know. Like, for instance, I was like just loading hashtags in my text of Pinterest. Apparently you don't do that, and they won't show your stuff as much because it's like spammy. They consider it spammy. Like, maybe just keep 1 hashtag or something like that. But I just thought that's the way it worked because that's how Instagram worked. But, you know, as Deidra knows, because she's reading Jab, 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 Right Hook, you have to be native to the platform. And yeah, so just because something works on Instagram or Facebook doesn't mean that's the way it is on Pinterest. So hopefully I can give you a little insight into what Pinterest is looking for. And I don't know, does everyone even know what Pinterest is? Yeah. Okay. Because I just like went through the basics of what they told us. But I will tell you, we'll talk about that at the end. So basically a pin, this is what they say. So pins could be anything. It could be a gift, a receipt, a quote, or whatever. They're like, you know, little bookmarks, and people pin them. If you're like me, you get stuck on it for hours. And yeah, so you can pin things from your site, and it connects to the site that you go to. And then people can make their own boards with your stuff. What I learned just from the short time that I got to be in the business account is, just like any other social media platform, you really just want to be real and not salesy, and kind of just show who you are. Like, your Pinterest page and your boards, that's you. That's, you know, who you are. So that's really what we want to show out on your Pinterest boards. And you also want to make them look good, beautiful boards. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. I know you guys know this stuff, but boards are where people collect things, they organize their pins, and each board tells a unique handcrafted story about what that person cares about. So you're kind of just giving people a little sneak peek into who you are through your boards. So you don't want them to be like a mishmash or whatever, you know, like I might have one of my favorite rappers, a whole board of rappers, or, you know, I love graffiti. So I might have a whole board that's dedicated to city graffiti that I love, and you'll be able to tie all that into who I am by looking at my boards. But yeah, it's just like, I feel like just with Facebook, where in Instagram, where you really have to show who you are and not copy other people's things, it's the same thing, if not more, for Pinterest, because really the picture is really what's dragging people in to your stuff. So it's where people go to discover stuff. So things like, I'll tell you right now, the 21-day fix is huge on Pinterest. But it's also how you present it to people, which is going to come a little further down the line. But people are going there for ideas. Everyone I who joins my challenge groups, if I don't have enough information for them, I tell them to go to Pinterest and check out and search the 21 day fix and stuff like that. Meal plans, anything, exercises. Those are all things that people are looking for and want to pin and share because they're trying to discover new ideas. So you got to get creative with what you're pinning up there. But again, visually pleasing, things that you want to see. And people connecting interests. So you're going to get potential customers. I actually got a new coach from Pinterest the other day because my 3-day quick fix pictures are up there. And I don't think anybody's really done much with the quick fix, just so you guys know in case you want to jump on that. People are looking for the whole, the end of the 21 day fix, the 3-day quick fix. People are looking for that. And so I've had I think 10 people last week asked me about it because I think that I have one of the only things that are up there. If you go and Google it, I'm probably like the 6th picture in the Google search images. So that's something that's lacking. But again, the 21 day fix, everybody is all about that right now. It's the #1 infomercial. So blow up your Pinterest with the 21 day fix. And that's how you'll get there. But because, it's just about connecting people, their hobbies, their passions, their tastes. And again, they're going to follow your boards if they like your personality. So you really have to show that through your boards. Show them who you are. Get creative. The little pictures that you choose to show each board, make them very visually appealing. Something that, if I look at it, I'm going to be like, oh my God, that's so Deidra, like on her Pinterest. So here are some tips of how you can pin like a pro. Like I just said, be authentic. That's the first thing I looked at. That's the first, because I think it's the most important. But put the pinners first. It's not about selling stuff like on Facebook. You don't want to be salesy. It's not about selling stuff. You want to give people jabs. And you want to provide them with jabs, which is pieces of information that's going to help them for free. So maybe your favorite 21 day fix recipe or a video of how to do, cook a certain thing or how to do a proper lunge or something like that. So yeah, you're going to want to do that. Curate your collection. So you really want to, gear it towards the people that you're attracting, all of your boards. We talk a lot and I talk a lot about how at first I really didn't know who I was attracting and I was just like throwing darts trying to like hit something. I didn't know who I was going to get. I just wanted to get anyone. But now I'm really looking for a certain type of person because those are the people that are going to work with me well. So that's going to come out through my personality, which is why I have to be authentic because those are the people that are going to come to you and that you're going to work well with. And you got to show that in your board, your Facebook, this same thing, all your social media platforms. Show who you are, be real. What do you like? And make it all tie into what we're doing here. And show what inspires you. And then share your pin. So what I do is I'll write a blog. I don't know if you guys have blogs. I'll write a blog post and I'll make my own pictures, like visually appealing pictures. I'll have my little, my it's my body, my life.com. It will be on there at the bottom of the picture, not across the entire picture, unless, I really don't want somebody to steal it. But very like, what's the word? I want to say classic, but not really, just tasteful, somewhere so they know it's yours, but a visually appealing picture. And then I pin it to my boards and I put them to certain boards so that the people are searching and they see that, and then it's going to bring them back to my blog. And in the description, I'm going to give them useful information. I'm going to throw a jab in the description. And I think I have slides on this, so I'll just keep talking and I'll keep going down here. Yeah. So what do they really care about, your pinners? Do they care about your flash sale to sell your summer stuff? No. And actually, Pinterest doesn't want you really to put dates on things. So for challenge groups and stuff, you got to get creative about how you're getting yourself out there for that. Because if you say, my challenge group's starting July 16th, this, that, and the other thing, Pinterest isn't going to show that as much because they don't like dates to be on there because pins last forever. So they want to keep, they'll show pins that don't have dates on them and don't have end dates and stuff like that. So if you were, I used to, this is what I was doing before and I was really messing up. I was putting like challenge group things up there and dates and stuff like that. And bunch of hashtags, and that's not what you're supposed to do. And I learned that once I got the business account. And read the emails when they come, guys, because that's what I did. You just read, anytime an email comes, I read it, and it tells me exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how I knew to take the hashtags out. That's how I knew not to put the date in or anything like that. But read your emails. Sorry, I just got off track there, Deidra. Squirrel. So also pay attention to which of your pins are being liked and shared. So if I have a pin that has nobody liked it and nobody shared it, I might delete it from one of my boards because I know that it's not doing well, and for some reason people aren't liking it. But then there's this other pin, and I noticed that, you know, it has like 100 likes and 40 people shared it. I know that that's something that people are interested in, so I'm going to make more pins that are geared toward the same thing, and go even further to try to figure out why they like it so much. Is it the way that it looks, or is it the information that you're providing? And then, you know, do more pins along those lines, because clearly you're doing something that people like, that your audience likes, and that want to share that. And you can talk to your followers directly and interact the same way with Instagram with a direct message, or messaging people on Facebook. You can actually interact with people, and it's not like go up to them and be like, hey, join my challenge group, or do you want to coach? It's, you know, oh, I really like your Nike sneakers, you know, like maybe you like what sneakers they have. I have a whole board dedicated to workout clothes, and there's a billion Nike sneakers on it. So if I see somebody and their shoes are cool, I'm going to comment on their thing and kind of strike up a conversation and start a relationship with them on Pinterest. It's just another platform where you have a whole new group of people that you can talk to and gain as followers and build relationships with, and eventually, you know, either get as customers or coaches, or just create a new network of people to deal with. So one thing that I thought was interesting was Whole Foods. You know, obviously it's not Home Depot, they're Whole Foods, but they have a whole board about gardening and do-it-yourself products, because, I mean, that's what they're thinking about their customer. Their customers like to eat fresh vegetables and stuff like that, and a lot of them probably have gardens, so they're going to talk about gardening and do-it-yourself stuff, you know, like sustainable products and stuff like that. So that's just showing how they're gearing towards their followers, and not just being like, buy this quinoa, you know, from Whole Foods. They're really just trying to, you know, do things that their consumers or their followers are really going to like and be interested in and share, which is all going to still drive them back to the Whole Foods blog or page or whatever it is. So it's still working for them. And yeah, like, so again, see that, Deidra? Look, provide your followers with valuable information, jabs, and don't just ask them to join your challenge group or buy things, which would be the right hooks. So get that jab, right hook book. I love that book. Does anyone have any questions so far? I feel like I'm speedy talking. No? Okay, good. All right. So here, say you don't have a collection yet, or you did. So Deidra asked me to do this call like 3 weeks ago, because we were talking about Pinterest in one of the groups. I'm like, all right, well, I really need to study up on this then. So I went back to my boards and I started deleting things and going back to just what kind of makes me in it. So you forced me, Deidra, to make my Pinterest a little bit better. So thank you for that. So I started deleting things that were just junk. Stuff that when I first joined Pinterest, it was just like products of Beachbody. Like it was like, you know, photos from beachbody.com, and I was like pinning them to the thing. I don't even know why. And it was all a bunch of hashtags, and the description didn't say anything useful to anyone. So I deleted a bunch of them. I went through all my descriptions and I reworded. I gave useful information and then invited people to either come to my blog or message me or something like that. Took out all the hashtags. And I really just started to craft boards around who I was and the people that I was looking to attract. So either if you have a bunch of boards now, go through them and fix them up. And see this one down here, this is, oh crap. Sorry guys, I don't know where it went. Sorry, I'm on Rennie's computer, it just disappeared. So this is my board, my cleaning board, and that is a picture of a meal that I made. And if you, well, there's 208 pins on there. So all of these are from my blog, and I try to make them look very visually appealing. And I'll even, if it's not too long, because there isn't a length of description that you can use, that you can't go over a certain length, I will, if it's short enough, put the actual recipe in the comments of the pic, because how many times do you go to it and you're like, where's the recipe? You know what I mean? And then you click on the picture and it doesn't even bring you to the recipe. And you're like, all right, I hate this person. And you don't want to follow them on Pinterest. So like, you know, you really want to just all about providing your followers with good information. But so yeah, so create a few boards to start your collection. And the best ones are ones that are inspiring. And this is exactly what Pinterest told me. Ones that are inspiring, eye-catching images that draw people in, and about a specific topic like recipes or travel or tips, fitness tips, or, you know, stuff like that. So you don't just want to be like a bunch of nonsense. You really want to have a purpose and a method to your madness. Okay. So show what inspires you. Instead of just showing off products, you know, you're going to show people what inspires you, and create boards for ideas, places, people, moods behind your brand. So Shanti's my boy, Shalene's my girl. They're all up there. I talk about that, and I talk about all the people I admire. It's not just them, you know, people, authors and stuff like that. Just people who I think have a piece and play a part into who I am as a person. I have a whole board dedicated to Boston and the landmarks around Boston, because I am in love with my city, especially the Sitco sign, which is why that's the main picture I put in my little Boston thing. And then just my style of clothing, so they can see, and some of these pictures actually are my shoes, but they can just see who I am, how I dress, what I'm about. You know, I think you can kind of tell I'm urban just from my boards and stuff. Oh boy. How do I go to the next thing now? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys, I had to switch computers. And the main one, this is what I think is the most important, is to be authentic. And I already said it 12 times, but just want to get my point across. So use your boards to show your values, your personality, your taste, get creative. This is something that Pinterest likes. They don't want the same old, you know, nothing up there. They like unique things, creative things, especially like if you're somebody that do it yourself stuff, that's all over there. Like I have a whole board dedicated to a loft that I want in my house eventually. And I love seeing the way cheap things, the way to do things and stuff like that. Yesterday or the day before, I got this new white table and I took a 21-day fix meal and I put the containers at the top, and then how the meal looked at the bottom. So the containers actually had the food in it, which a lot of people do. And then I actually even just erased around it, so it was very plain and white. And that, the minute I put it up, people were liking and sharing it. So it definitely has to do with the way that you show the stuff, the way that it looks to people's eyes, and just if it doesn't look like everybody else, like if it's creative and eye-catching. Okay. So I wanted to give you guys a bunch of examples of what were some good pins that I found. And these are all business pins, but at the same time, like I said, this is going to go perfectly fine for you and your personal page, because it's the same thing. You know, Pinterest for business, people probably don't even really realize that they're business accounts. So it's going to be the same deal for you guys. But so examples of really good posts and why. And so this one, I mean, I want to eat it right now. You know, like it looks good. The food looks good. It's placed perfectly. It's a really good picture. The description of what it is simple and easy, and it's not overrun with hashtags or spammy type of text. It's a simple picture. It's attractive, eye-catching. It makes me hungry. And there's no like writing on it. Like on Facebook, we blow up our pictures with writing and quotes. These, you kind of want to stay away from that because it's distracting. And again, when you click on the picture, it's going to bring you to the blog that this is about. It's a website with easy breakfast ideas. And so all it says in the thing is it's running out of easy breakfast or snack ideas. Spread some peanut butter on the Yoplait yogurt and on a tortilla and fresh fruit. Easy grab and go option. So people like that. You tell them exactly in this little short, easy, fun description right there. It's a visually appealing picture that makes me want that. And there's not writing distracting me all over the place being like, what the heck is this? And it's not spammy. Like if I didn't tell you if it was Yoplait yogurt, you wouldn't know that it was an ad or a business post, you know? Next one I have this is actually for Lululemon, and it's 10 kick-ass kettlebell exercises. I just like saying ass on calls. So random, I know. Kick ass. So they just give you, it brings you to a blog where it talks about 10 good kettlebell exercises. So it's for Lululemon, but they're not like being like, buy my clothes. They're giving you a jab. They're giving you useful information. It's providing their followers with some value. You know, these are awesome kettlebell exercises that you can do. And yes, he's wearing the clothes, but if the little thing at the bottom wasn't there, you wouldn't know it was Lululemon. And if you are going to brand your pictures or put your address on it or whatever, they say make it very just classy, just simple. See how it's just down at the bottom. It's not covering the whole thing, you know, like this is Lululemon. You know, you really kind of have to like, subtly put it in there. But yeah, so they're not trying to sell you clothes. They're just giving you tips on exercising, examples of 10 moves. And then clicking on the picture brings you back to their blog post. And that goes into more depth about these kettlebell moves. So this one's big because it's coming up. So you got to get with what's trending. And this is the same, again, for specifically like Instagram and Twitter. I always check what's trending for that day. And then if it's something that I can go with, I'll make a post around it. I always use that guy for an example. That one time that Channing Tatum was trending, and I made a picture up real quick of him, and then that thing just blew up. Everybody was sharing that. So, for example, coming up is the 4th of July. For something like Pinterest, that's huge because where are you going to go to look up a 4th of July dessert or a clean eating meal that you want to bring to a party that you're going to? You're going to go to Pinterest. So now is the time you anticipate those holidays that are coming up. And now's the time to start posting those things. And if you're lucky enough to get a business account, then promoting them because people are looking for that now. They're getting ready to go away. They want to know what to bring. And so that's what you do. So 4th of July. And then, you know, even I think in the summertime, just party things that you would bring to parties or stuff like that. Maybe workouts to do on vacation. Maybe talk about, you know, I like to go stand up paddleboarding. Maybe you do some probably want to stand up paddleboard or something because it's summertime and that's what people do, right? So stay with what's trending. And I love that what Jello did here. And they realized, you know, 4th of July is coming up. People are already searching for it. So this is already up there. And it's simple. They do have text on it, but very simple. It's not covering what they want you to see, which is their Jello that looks like the American flag. And they're just, you know, they're talking about America, which is great because the 4th of July is coming up. So, yeah, get on 4th of July if you're on Pinterest. Do things now. Clean eating, like flag or something. I don't know. All right, so this one is another good example because I have a whole board dedicated to going away and where I want to go. But very simple description. Been dreaming of a view like this? Plan your next getaway. So I want to share this pin, you know, whether I'm going on vacation or not, because if I'm going on vacation anytime in the next 50 years, I want to go to that little hammock. You know, it's a good picture. It's dragging me in. Expedia's brand name is there, but it's subtle and in the corner and down below. And clearly they're, you know, promoting their product without having it in your face. So you get creative with your descriptions. And make sure for us specifically because, you know, Expedia is a big thing. People just Google it and they go there. But we want our pictures to lead directly back to whatever it is you use. Mine would be my blog, or in the description I would say email me or follow me on Facebook or something like that. And so then I just had some tips. And these came from Pinterest, the business thing that I was looking at. And so what your pins should be, they should be helpful. They're informative and useful to the people that are following you. But also, so I was doing the wrong thing. I was just blowing up my thing with hashtags. I wasn't even writing anything in the description. You want to write thoughtful, detailed descriptions. Things that are good for people. Sorry, I got distracted. So also beautiful, compelling pictures, creative, ones that make you want to look closer. And then also high quality images. I don't know if any of you use that, like 123rf.com. I get my images from there. You can use stock photos. The reason you can use things like that is because they're high quality, and specifically on things like Pinterest, you're not going to want to use stuff that has low pixels, it's blurry. You're going to want really clear, nice high quality images. So I get mine from 123rf.com. And there are other stock photo sites too, but I think a call last year, Miguel talked about that one. I've just been using that one since because I found some good photos on there. But any ad that I make or whatever, I'll use those because I know that those are very high quality images. And then also you want to make your pins actionable. So you want to help people take action on their interests by linking it to your blog or inviting them, or maybe putting your Woofu application link in there, or inviting them to like you on Facebook or follow you on Instagram. You always want to be directing them to somewhere else so that they can follow you more or get in touch with you if they need to or whatever. And again, I already said it 12 times, but don't drop all these hashtags or keywords, write a description instead. That's just not how Pinterest works. They don't, maybe one hashtag if it has to do with something like your brand or something, but it's not how it works. It's not how people are going to find you. So they consider more than one hashtag a spammy post. So they might even hide it so that less people see it. And wow, I just talked a lot. I'm sorry. That's what I have there for you. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me on Pinterest. Like I said, I didn't know a whole ton. I'm just going with what I was in a lucky spot where I got an email from Pinterest and it said, sign up for a business account. And I jumped right on that. And then everyone was telling me that they couldn't do it because there's a waiting list. So I got lucky. So when Pinterest sends you emails, just read them.
That was awesome.
Did it help at all?
Yes. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You have to have a business account to promote your pins.
Yes.
All right.
I think so, because when I was trying, let's see. Lauren, is that what happened? You were on that thread, right? Yeah. So I didn't know that I was the only one with a business account. Mm-hmm. And I was promoting my pins and it was working out well, but then I was trying to show you guys all how to do it and you weren't able to, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think that might change soon though. I think I might have somehow gotten to some like test group or something. Who knows? But I'm sure they're not going to want to just keep that from everybody when they can be making money. So it's going to be open to everybody pretty soon, I'm sure.
Cool. I do have one more question.
Yeah, keep asking.
How do you do conversations on there? Do you just do it in the post, in the comment section?
Yeah, you can comment. Yeah.
Do you go back and forth? Is that how you have
That's how I've been doing it because I didn't even notice till you told me. So I've been going back and cleaning up my pins and I'm like, oh, people have been commenting on this. And I've been commenting back. And then I go and check out their boards and maybe I follow one of their boards or like a few of their things. It's basically like Instagram in that sense.
Okay. Cool.
Does anyone else have anything?
Where's the comment section at?
My goodness.
Below
Yeah, below the pin. Yeah, I think there's just like
I didn't even know you could comment on anything.
Neither did I. Till Deidra told me how to do a call on Pinterest, and I went through and cleaned up my board.
Oh,
You
geez.
use the messaging part on there to talk to people.
Is there a message part?
Yeah.
If there is, you should totally use it. Yeah.
I never saw it. There is one?
Yeah, if you
like, send it.
like on my phone.
You can do it on the computer too.
Can you do it on your computer?
Yes.
I think so. Shannon's
Yes.
saying yes.
Yes, you can. You just like send it to people. Sorry, you can't see my face. You just send it to people and then like it should just pop up and say, do you want to send a message with this? And like you can write, hey, look at this workout, or hey, look at this. And then like you can send it to someone and be like, hey, are you interested in my like challenge group or something like that? And like I send pins like that all the time.
So on your phone, there's a part that says, I guess you can't see, it'll say news and then messages.
Yeah.
So you just go to
Yeah.
messages, and then you can add a message. And then
Yeah.
You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination.
destination.
What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, so like Pinterest is huge for us. I think the numbers are changing, but when I read jab, 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 right hook, they said something like 70% women, or 50% women, 70% women and like 50% were moms. And I mean, that's not necessarily my market, but I know it's a lot of other people's market. That was weird. I'm echoing.
I have one question that kind of not related to the Pinterest, but
I hate to read.
I hate to read.
I
You know
love
what?
I can't find that.
Audible. It's not on Audible.
Oh, no.
I already tried because I had to get it from Amazon and I just started reading it. It's not a hard read at all, I promise. It's really not. If I can read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is what?
It's really good, though. If
Is what?
someone needs help with social media, that book is perfect. Jab, 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 right hook. It's by
Gary
Gary
Gary Vander.
Vaynerchuk.
Sorry.
Why am I echoing?
Jab, jab.
Mm.
I don't know. Whatever. All right. Does anyone else have any questions?
I have a question about Pinterest.
All right. You're kind of cutting out, Aaron.
Turn left
All
onto
right.
Road
Sorry, I'm in the car.
I can tell. Are you getting there?
What was I? Now I forget what I was going to say.
It was about Pinterest.
Oh, Jamie, yes. If I know I can pin pins from my blog, but you can add a pin just from your phone or your
Yes,
computer,
Huh?
Mute yourself for a sec.
but it doesn't necessarily go.
Okay, so I think you said you can add a pin from your phone, right? And what was the second part of that question?
You can add a pin from your phone or even the computer and just type something,
Turn right onto Woodland Avenue.
Absolutely.
but it doesn't necessarily go to your blog. It's not linked.
But they do give you an option. When you do that, there is an option where it says, and you can type in your a link there. So even if you upload it, like that's what I did with my fixed one the other day. I uploaded it and it wasn't connected to a blog, but I just typed in, I actually put a different 21-day fix blog post that I wrote, and I put that as the link instead. So you can put a link there. Sorry, Deidre, it was echoing. I couldn't answer when you.
That's okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I think it stopped. Yeah. All right. No one else?
Anybody else have questions? This was really good. I took a lot of notes. I
Yeah.
need to make some changes.
Yeah, you got to clean it up. I took me like, I'm still doing it.
So, you know what I did? I had a little Pinterest educating training. What was it? Like when I first started it was like a year and a half or 2 years ago at least. And I forget who it was by. Someone on social media. If I would go through my emails, I'm sure I would find it. But we did this training on Pinterest, and it was telling me to do 3 hashtags and to only put things that would direct to your other sites. So I completely took everything else away and only was pinning stuff from my blog, because she said if you have stuff pinning to other people, then it's really not going to your stuff. But I guess as long as it's like the clean eating, you want that kind of stuff on your blog if you can.
Right.
Other than that, like fashion, obviously, you're not going to be able to do all of that on your own unless you have like a whole lot of cool clothes.
And that's what I was doing at first too. I think maybe some things have changed in the past year with Pinterest. But yeah, I mean, clean eating stuff and whatever can go back to your site. But you want to show who you are in your boards, because it really is a creative way to express yourself and to show people who you are and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't have a billion pair of Nikes, so I have to go to pin other people's, you know.
I've been lacking on being authentic because of that. So this helped a lot for sure.
Yeah. Well, I got that right from Pinterest. So.
All right. Are we good? Anyone else have any questions other than me talking the whole time?
You or me.
You did awesome. All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Jamie, you did awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for getting on. And if you have any questions, I will be posting the recording. If you have questions, just post below that. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.